AFTV tie, 2-0, Brighton. Your boy Maupay was missing today, but listen, it was still a good win.
That lies matter. And I want to say respect to anyone and everyone that has been affected with COVID-19. I want to say thank you to all the nurses, the teachers, the key workers, the volunteers, and everybody that's helped make this country a better place in these dark times. What did you, Robbie, say that again? What did you say?
I said your friend Maupay.
He's not my friend. He's not my friend. He's no friend. He's no friend of mine. Yeah, no friend of mine.
Maupay weren't playing, man. I was disappointed, man. I wanted him playing.
He's not friend of mine. But it's
get over that now, man.
It's typical of football cowards who get themselves suspended. Listen, I have no axe to grind with Brighton because Danny, it's a good job he didn't play because he's been playing well. I'm sorry that Danny didn't play and Nee as well. But, I've got nothing. It's not Brighton, it's the cheat. That's his name, the cheat. So, no.
You never get over things, do you?
Out of sight, out of mind. It depends.
You never get over things, man.
It depends what it is. If you're talking about lying cheats like Allardyce and his cronies, then no. If you're talking about Mourinho, if you're talking about Pulis, if you're talking about Shawcross, if you're talking about Dan Smith, if you're talking about Prohaska, if you're talking about Shawcross, then no. No, I won't forget. Because what these people have done is
your mum used to go to church. I know your mum's Muslim, right?
That's right.
Your mum go to the mosque. Your mum go to the mosque, yeah?
Yep, yeah, she's a very good Muslim.
She's a very good Muslim.
She's a very good
She ever tell you about forgiveness?
Absolutely. But
so how comes you can't forgive none of them, man?
But no, because they've done wrong. And also, I will say, my mum is a much nicer person than me. My mum is the nicest person in the world.
Yeah, I can tell that.
My niceness, as much as I try to be, has its limits. So when my limit is pushed,
the Maupay thing was just a game.
No. It's not just a game, Robbie. Sorry to pull you up and interrupt you, because Bernd was very lucky. Bernd could have got seriously injured. Like I said, Vas got seriously injured. His career after that was never the same again. Eduardo nearly, I don't know if I said the story, I'll keep on saying it. Eduardo, the saying is that Eduardo was seconds, not minutes, seconds from having his leg amputated. It was Gilberto who's transferring from Portuguese to English to Gary Lewin, our then physio, to tell him where to treat him. And if Gilberto had got anything lost in translation, Eduardo would have had his leg amputated. How terrible is that? And then you've got Aaron as well. Aaron was very lucky.
A long time ago.
Yeah, no, long time ago, yes. But you're saying about forgiveness. Have you ever heard Dan Smith come out and say, "Oh, I feel bad for what I did to Vas"? No. Have you ever heard Shawcross? All Shawcross was crying like a baby.
How we got into Shawcross? We're talking about, I was mentioning Maupay.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying forgiveness. Forgiveness has to be two ways. You forgive someone if they show remorse. If they don't show remorse, why should you forgive them when they don't give a damn about what they've done to you? Have you ever heard Dan Smith come out and say, "I was wrong, what I did to Vas"? No. Have you heard Shawcross? Shawcross was crying, "Oh, Aaron won't accept my apology." You endangered the man's career. The man could have lost his livelihood. In the worst scenario, he could have lost his leg. But oh no, he must accept your apology. And you had the Stoke fans
why did I dig this up, man? Why did I say? We haven't even started talking about the game.
We haven't. You had the Stoke fans.
The game.
I'm sorry. It's the last game of the season. So please indulge me. You brought this up.
I've been indulging you all year.
You had the Stoke fans laughing. Have you ever heard Martin Taylor come out and said, "What I did to Eduardo was wrong"? Nothing, that's what I'm saying. So why then should I forgive these people in the football club if they haven't? Have you heard that Prohaska ever come out and say, "I nearly injured Patrick"? You know what? Even that game, that was against Carlisle. We won 1-0. Sylvain Viltol scored. Do you know he had the guts? He had the guts to ask Patrick for his shirt. You know what Arsene said at the time? Arsene said, "I was surprised he got up." If you see the challenge, and he was happy, like he done something good. That's what I'm saying. He done something good. Look at Jose Antonio, God rest his soul. He was lucky. The way he got kicked about by those cheating Nevilles. He's lucky that he's still walking. God, and now he's dead. That's what I'm saying. No, You are right about forgiveness, but forgiveness, people have got to admit that they're
I
wrong.
don't want to wrong you.
Don't they?
Jesus
No.
Christ. I mean, for the next how much years?
Why would you wrong? Why would you wrong me?
I don't know, man.
Why would you wrong me?
There'll be
You would've
people
wronged
out there who argue that I'm wronging people. Right, so I don't want to wrong you.
No, you have
right?
not. You are not.
Right, so I don't want to wrong you. I want no more trouble, yeah? I want a peaceful summer. Leave me alone, yeah? I'm getting on your case. All I'm trying to do is talk about football.
Cool, you're cool. But
I'm just trying to talk about football. Is that all right?
Yeah,
Am I
no.
cool, yeah? Right. The game today. The game today, right?
You're cool, but you put it up.
The game today, right? I mean, it's a good 2-0 win, but you know what?
Yeah, it's a good 2-0 win.
We listen, 8th in the league again.
Yep. And no trophy to go with it.
What's going on at this club, man?
Well, listen, what can
all
I say?
those players and all those things you're naming out, and the good times when we were winning trophies.
Absolutely fantastic.
You know, we used
times.
to be vexed. We finished second, third. We're vexed.
Fantastic. Yes, exactly.
Man
exactly.
say, boy, yeah, he finished third. Like, yeah, and well, what's that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now,
fantastic time.
2 seasons in a row. Do you know? Can you believe what's going on here?
But I can't. Well, I can't believe it. And yeah, the fantastic.
Do you see any light at the end of the tunnel with what's going on?
Well, listen, there's always light when you are lucky enough to be able to be connected with the club, because the club is always a shining light for me. So there's always
Not at the moment, eh?
Well, listen, I'm always 100% happy to wear all of this.
Yeah, we're happy. We're 100% happy. We support our club. Maybe that's our downfall, because we allow people to just come in and just ride roughshod. I mean, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel at the moment. I mean, Josh Kroenke was at the game today.
Yes, he was.
Are you confident that he's going to do the right thing in the summer to start getting us back? It needs a major rebuild to get us back to where we want to be.
We need a major rebuild, and the thing is, listen, I'm with Turkish. I hope he does, but I don't know if he will. I really do not know if he will.
And if he doesn't, we'll be here again next year.
Yep, and I think I've forgotten his name. He's just zipping up his jacket. He made Dan made a fantastic point. We bought Thomas. Why did we sell Emiliano? Why? And Helen's been saying, what was the point of selling Emiliano?
So how do we change things?
Well, are we going to change honours? We're not. So we have to give Mikel everything he wants and needs. But the question is, will we? I'm not convinced. I hope so, because Mikel's been back. But listen, it's quite interesting because you got.
Do you think the fans need to? There were some fans out there today again protesting.
Yeah.
You know, do you think that's what we need to do? That's the way going forward, or do you not like seeing that? You think that when you see fans protesting, it seems a bit disloyal to the team?
No. Listen, protest is fine as long as it's peaceful. But what I would say is that protest must not affect the team in any way. But Turkish made a good point.
But inevitably it's going to, isn't it? Like, let's just say...
What's the problem?
Let's just say, for instance, the Liverpool fans that time when they walked out on the 70th minute. Now, that affected the team. I think they... If I remember rightly... They drew the game and they were winning, innit?
Yeah.
But they made their point and the ticket increase got cancelled.
Yes, that's true.
So sometimes you might have to do something like that might hurt the team.
You do, but then that's a sticky one. I don't know what to say to that, because I never want to do something to affect the team. So I don't know. It's a catch-22. I think protesters are right as long as it's peaceful. I think protest is fine because we're trying to show that we're not happy. But what is the right protest where you don't affect the team? You know, it's really hard to say. But no, I want him to. I don't know. I'm very disappointed. Listen, we won. We beat Brighton comfortably in the end. You know, so.
Whoopee. Beat Brighton.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. But the thing is,
finish 8th in the league.
Yeah.
Below Tottenham, below West Ham.
Below Tottenham,
and West Ham.
I'm glad you brought up Tottenham.
No, hold on. Below West Ham as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but West Ham have had an exceptional season. But then I'm glad you brought up Tottenham, because we finished for them 5 seasons. But hey, 17 out of 5 is 22, right? So that means that 17 times we finished higher than them, because we finished 22 times in a row. And let me break this down. That means that if I'm 21, at my age, I could have raised a son or daughter to be an adult and still have
all that's only relevant. All that's only any good if we've won the league.
We won the most FA Cups. We had an invincible team. We won the league at Old Trafford. So what are Tottenham
You know,
talking
you're
about?
starting to sound like them Liverpool fans back in the day.
Am I?
When it's reminding you about the history.
No. It's,
Right? You're giving history lessons now.
I'm
right?
not, I'm not giving history lessons.
We are. Because when was the last time we won the league?
What I'm saying is...
When was the last time
we won the league in
that thing
2004.
what you just said about you'd have been able to raise a kid.
Yes.
You might be able to raise a
21
kid since the last time we won the league.
Well, yes, that's true. But no,
If you got busy young enough, you could have raised a kid, I swear, right? The last time we won the league, right? So I think,
that's true.
The history, all of that, I don't care about.
Yeah,
you
but
know what? As I
other
said,
teams can't talk
I said
then.
to the guys earlier, I don't care about. No,
So you think Tottenham could chat to us then?
finished above Tottenham. Was it 8th, 7th, and 8th? It's both teams. It's embarrassing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's embarrassing.
We ain't talking. It's them that are talking. So that's what I'm
No,
saying.
we were talking because there
We
was
weren't talking.
we were in there. Some of them in there today. Oh, you included. Oh yeah, we're going to finish above Tottenham. What 7th?
I never said that. I didn't say that.
7th.
What it was.
Getting into bloody Conference League.
No, Robbie. What it was.
Who are we?
Well, we're
Barnet.
not. No.
The Barnet of Europe. We're in
No,
the
no, no.
conference.
No, Robbie,
No,
what-
man.
listen.
I'm not interested in that. We want to get back to winning titles, or at least.
Absolutely.
What I want to see with Arsenal.
Challenging.
Right, it's difficult to win the league now
very
with the money that some of these clubs. But I want to see my club at least challenge to win the league. I've said this before. I want to see that when we get into May, we got the calculators out. At worst, you know what I mean? We're saying, boy, if they lose, like a bit like today with the battle of the top 4, the permutations.
The permutations
If he
are very good.
When was the last time we did any of that? By the time we get to March, we're done out here.
I think that was
It's honestly, and until, we got to get, I mean, and as I said, it's not a dig at you, but
No, that's fine, Robbie.
just reminding, the past, we done this.
You
and
know, because
I've got
that's
a message for
what's
Tottenham
outstanding.
fans.
No,
Go away
no,
with that, man.
No.
That's
It's them
rubbish
trying to
now.
attack
That's
us. Well, they
old
should-
news.
But they shouldn't try to attack us then. They can't attack us.
No, they can.
No, they cannot
Because
attack us. I'm sorry.
right
What
now,
have
they
what have they won? They've won
They can't
nothing.
attack us this season, but they've been doing
Exactly.
better than us over the past
And
few
what have they
seasons.
won? Nothing.
They won
So
nothing.
that means nothing then.
They're
That means
rubbish as
nothing.
well. I don't want to compete with Tottenham. I want to compete with Man City and Chelsea, Liverpool.
Man City, Manchester United.
Tottenham are crap.
Yeah.
We know that. But the problem is, so are we. That is the
we
problem.
Are. We are. And
Anyway.
and our standards have dropped.
I want to big you up, man, because you've been very
you very much.
entertaining on the
Thank you
streams.
very
and very,
much. So have you.
very controversial as usual.
Very
but
controversial. How was that controversial? What?
You're not controversial.
By calling Allardyce and Pulis
You're
and
not
Brown
controversial.
football cowards.
You
What's
don't-
controversial? It's the truth.
No, you
it's
don't
the truth.
think- you don't
I'm not controversial. Controversial is another person, which I won't even name his name. You don't
don't-
hear me.
you
You
don't-
don't hear me swear. You don't hear me abuse. You don't hear me insult. You don't hear no bad language from me. Do you?
Now you're lying now. I
Insulting.
heard you swearing the other day after you lost to Krista DT.
Hold on. Did you hear me on camera say that? Exactly. Okay. Did you hear me on camera? Did
You're
you
a
hear me on
legend,
camera?
man. You're a legend.
Thank you. So are you.
See
Thanks
next,
very much.
See you
Robbie, thanks
next
for-
year when the
see you
season
next
comes
season,
back,
yeah.
man. And
well done
listen,
to
you've
the
been
team,
fantastic
everyone.
on the
Thank
streams,
you,
man.
so have you. Well done to the
Respect.
team and all that. And thanks everyone. See you. Have a nice summer.